Hi everyone, Sarah Pacaro here, and we talk a lot about healing from narcissistic abuse. So I have started a company called Rewrite Your Life. I work as a rapid transformational therapist. I do that with healing from past traumas to help you overcome what you need to reinstall this power and belief in yourself to heal from toxic and unhealthy relationships. So with my own personal experience comes that journey. And now I'm out to empower and help others do the same and to heal from this. So a lot of toxic and unhealthy relationships become established because of codependency. I know some people don't like to hear that word. I had no idea that I was a codependent when I was in that type of relationship. I prided myself on being very smart, very independent, and knowing exactly what it is that I wanted. Yet what I came to find out in my journey to healing from toxic and unhealthy relationships was that I was extremely codependent. So this is a type of addiction. So today we're going to go over 8 warning signs that you are in a codependent relationship. So even if you don't like that word, like I didn't, I thought I was very independent and very strong-minded, very stubborn, but learned that I was. So hopefully this helps shine some light on you to see if you are or not. So 8 warning signs that you are in a codependent relationships. There's a lot of research out there that shows that codependency is defined as an addiction. And as you know, first relationship, the most major addiction was his addiction to pornography. Second one was his addiction to alcohol. And then I was addicted to both of those relationships. I had personal unmet needs that I was looking for that relationship to fill. So it is a type of addiction, and the cause of an addiction is a result of someone else's. Codependent adults frequently start off as codependent children, so that's why I do a lot of inner child healing work, a lot of healing from past traumas, because all of these beliefs that we have about ourselves that lead us as adults to these types of relationships start off from when we're children. So most likely, if you're a codependent adult, you are a codependent child who had to grow up really quickly when one or more parents really needed parenting themselves. So many people that I work with realize that they had to step up at an early age and they had to be the responsible adult. They had to be the parent because their parents were just not available for them. So the first sign that you are in a codependent relationship is if you think you can help your partner change. Oh my gosh, was this me? I thought that I could help my partner love himself because he told me about this horrible, traumatizing childhood that he had, and I saw these amazing qualities. And so I thought that I could help him change. I thought if I loved him enough, he would start to love himself as much as I loved him. So even though you have not been successful in getting your partner to change in the past, you keep trying. That's why so many people get into these relationships. It's horrible. They fight all the time. It's not good. The partner's cheating on them, doing all these things that they don't want, and then they leave, but then they come back. And you keep trying, even though it's unsuccessful. You keep trying and thinking you can get your partner to change. And they're telling you, if you would stop doing this or start doing this, then I would get better, because of course they're playing the victim. And so you continue. You are codependent on this, keeping in this relationship, thinking that you can help them change. The second one is if you say yes when you really mean no. And then you feel resentful about it. So you cave into these demands of your partner in an attempt to make them happy, because if you can make them happy, then the relationship will be so much better. But that is extremely unproductive, and all it does is hurt your own personal integrity. So that's a second sign that you were in a codependent relationship. The third one, you have so much love to give. You're such an empathetic, caring, loving, wonderful human being, and you give and give and give because you have so much love to give. You give until it hurts is your motto. That's a sign that you're in a codependent relationship. You are giving and giving and giving, yet you're not receiving. You're not receiving this love from this person that you're in a relationship with. That's a sign it's a codependent relationship. Fourth one. Oh my God, this was me. And this is the feeling so many clients I have that I work with, they describe this as a feeling of walking on eggshells. So your partner's mood affects your mood. If your partner's in a good mood, you're in a good mood. Your partner walks through the door after a long day of work and bam, then suddenly you're in a bad mood. You are very, very hypersensitive to your partner's moods and needs. But what about your own? What if you had an amazing day at work and then your partner's in a bad mood? Let them be in a bad mood. It shouldn't put you in a bad mood if you had an amazing day. But the fourth sign you're in a codependent relationship is when your partner's mood affects your mood. The fifth one, this one I just want to choke on. You rarely do anything away from your partner. These are the types, it's not okay for you to have friends, it's not okay for you to have family unless they're involved so they can be there and they can control it. They can hear what you're saying about them. My ex used to say, I know that all you do is talk shit about me when you're with your friends. And so he didn't want me to go with my friends. So I isolated myself from my friends and my family. You rarely do anything away from your partner. That's a sign of manipulation and control. It's also a sign of a codependent relationship. Is it that you don't trust that what they will do apart from you, or they control your coming and going? If you're in a healthy relationship, there should be no controlling of coming and going. But this is a sign of a codependent relationship, that you feel like, oh, I can't do anything without them. That's not healthy. A healthy relationship is very safe for one person to go do something, the other person to go do their thing, and then for them to love that they have this life without them. Codependent relationship does not have that. The sixth one, you worry about your partner leaving you. You know what? Whether you're in a healthy relationship or an unhealthy relationship, your partner can leave anytime. They are free to do that. But if you're in a codependent relationship, you constantly worry about this. Maybe this looks like checking their phone or their email, their social media, because you are constantly thinking, oh my God, they're going to leave me. You're feeling so insecure about this relationship. That's not a normal, healthy relationship. It is a sign of a codependent relationship. You should be happy and at ease. And of course, nothing's going to be perfect. You're going to have your arguments and your disagreements. But you should not constantly be worried about, oh my God, are they going to leave me? And what if they do? And no. Sign of a codependent relationship. The seventh one, you fantasize. Not about having fun in the bedroom. You fantasize about leaving your partner. You were so freaking miserable. You were so unhappy. You were so sick and tired of walking around on eggshells all the time. You fantasize about leaving your partner. I just had a conversation with a client who was still in the relationship, and she would leave she would leave, and she wouldn't leave physically, but she would go to bed. She would sleep a lot. She would drink a lot. So you mentally check out because you fantasize about leaving your partner, about this relationship that you want, about your hopes and your dreams, and it feels like you're never going to get that. So you spend a lot of time in your head, in your mind, fantasizing about leaving them, and oh my God, it'd be so nice if I could just be in a relationship with someone who didn't treat me the way that this partner treats me. Life would be so much easier if someone would just listen to me, love me, care about me, if I wasn't so angry all the time. This used to be me too. That's a sign of a codependent relationship. And the last one, and eighth one that we're going to talk about today, is your partner's behavior is borderline, over the line abusive. I'm going to say it's not even sometimes borderline, it is over the line abusive. But if you feel afraid of your partner, if you feel unsafe to physically, mentally, emotionally, if you just feel unsafe, if you feel that if you open up and you share something with them, later they're going to come back and use it against you, that's a sign of a codependent relationship. If they accuse you of things you haven't done, if they project things on you, constantly accuse you of cheating, that's the biggest one, chances are they're doing a little cheating themselves, you know what I mean? So, those are all signs of a codependent relationship. I didn't even know what that meant, and so I'm on here to help you guys learn about what it means, because chances are if you have been in a relationship with a narcissist, there's codependency on your end. That's a big pill to swallow, but once you swallow it and it digests and you get on your journey to healing, then you can have a healthy relationship that doesn't have these codependency traits. So that is where I come in. I help women after you have been in a toxic and unhealthy relationship and you're looking to move forward, you're looking to move past all this crazy brainwashing. That's when I come in and I help you figure out what got you there in the first place? What experiences of your past did you have where you took on these beliefs that now are landing you in these codependent relationships that are just freaking crazy making? They leave you feeling miserable, angry, frustrated, resentful, all the things. So please reach out to me if that is you. I hope that this helps. You can click on the banner and schedule a strategy call, and we'll talk to you about how to get you there into a healthy, happy relationship if you're even ready. Yeah, you may not be. Heal first. Thank you guys, as always, for tuning in.